What does this stand for?
All right, contestants, welcome to the JFL OOJG, the John Football League one-off Jeopardy game. Game number 2 now. That may not be a one-off, but may only be a one-off. We shall see. Let's meet the players tonight. First up, we have the man, the legend himself, the ace in the sky. We've got John with his Corsairs. Next up, we have the most recent winner, the man who would sell his soul for just one more. It is Tony with his leopards. And finally, we have got the man in the swamp, the man of salamanders, and the man of all reptiles. It's Brady and the salamanders.
Boo.
Oh, come on.
This is what the player scores are going to look like. And now let's get to the board. So, today we have punny players, where I'm going to show you images, and they are going to relate to a player's name. You're going to tell me what player I am describing. Moments in history are things that happened during the game. In the simulations, you're going to have to tell me what moment it is. Outside the game are moments from the JFL managers outside of the simulation, and you're going to have to correctly identify what it is in reference to, or answer the question. The draft is in relation to things that have happened specifically around the draft. ATJFL relates to around the JFL podcast. These are questions from the podcast, and you're going to have to tell me what I'm asking for. And records pertains to, of course, records. Now, the way this is going to work, I'm going to go down the line and ask each player which category they want to choose. They are going to choose their category. Once I explain the question, they are going to have first dibs at answering. If they cannot get it correct, then it will pass to the next person in line. If no one gets it right around the horn the first time, then I will potentially offer a hint and then open it back up for half points in the same order. Sometimes I might not give a hint and just open it back up for half points. And some will only be one round. It will be clear which ones that is. So, without further ado, John, would you like to kick us off?
Oh, this is exciting. Okay. Can I pick whatever score I want of them, or do I have to start with the 2?
You do not have to go in order. You can select anything on the board, just like Jeopardy.
Okay, give me records for 10. Let's swing.
Records for 10. Here we go. Starting strong.
We don't lose points.
No, correct. Sorry, I did not explain that. You do not lose points for giving an answer. Wes Bowen, the only 2-time Offensive Player of the Year, is undeniably one of the best players in the league and the greatest tight end to ever do it. How many yards did Bowen have across his 2 Offensive Player of the Year seasons combined? Now, some questions will have all players answer. For those, everyone is going to send me a text on Discord, your answer. The closest person to the correct answer will get the points. So
I love this, Christian.
Once you have your answer, just send it to me on Discord, and then I will tell you if you are right or not. Or, well, I'll wait for everyone's answers, and then I'll read off our answers. Holy shit. Wow. Okay. From Tony. Tony has answered 2,100. John has answered 1,914. And Brady has answered 1,903. The answer is 1,902. These points go to Brady, off by a single yard. That is insane. In Season 4, he accumulated 1,058 yards, and in Season 9, he got 844. His 13 touchdowns his 13 touchdowns are what led to his Offensive Player of the Year in the most recent season.
I remember the 844, and I was like, I think it was close to 1,000.
I remember the 1,000-yard season, not the 800.
All right, I gotta remove those as well, and then let me also wait.
I can't believe I was that close.
Okay, Brady, the board is yours. Where would you like to go? Or no, I'm
Um,
sorry. No, I'm sorry. It's Tony.
Yeah,
It's Tony's
Tony.
next. Tony's next. I'm sorry. Got my order mixed up.
Outside of the game for 10.
Outside of the game for 10, we are
Gosh, we
going
are swinging.
straight for the big numbers. The Towers and Jackals are both infamous for an insane number of trades during the offseason and trying to shuffle around teams. Combined, how many trades have the two teams made? Only trades before Season 10 are counted in this equation. Trades between the two teams count only as one trade, and all players, again, will answer. Please send me your guesses in Discord to try and give me the correct answer.
The fact that someone's guaranteed to get 10 points on these is very daunting. It's very
Yeah.
like nerve-wracking.
Probably. But, so you all have done the same thing that the last time's contestants did, and I think it is exclude that there are two teams in this factor. But I'm going to go for it anyway. Tony has answered with 30 points, John has answered with 54, and Brady has answered with 64. The correct number is 142.
What?
Yes,
Sorry.
I hand counted
What?
this. Yes, this is a real number. I am not
I
kidding.
knew that there were two, but I was thinking like, oh my god, that's crazy.
No, I'm not kidding. It is actually this number. I have like the receipt of like hand counting these tallies. It is
That's
that many.
Damn, do I not know?
Thank you,
Paul?
Avery. No, that is just an absurd number.
I mean, none of us were close.
No.
No.
Uh,
That feels like a
That's
very
crazy.
Mickey Mouse
Oh
10
my
points.
yeah. Was that outside of the draft? Yeah, that was outside. Okay. Anyways, Brady, the board is yours. Where'd you like to go next?
We're gonna go with moments in history for 6.
Moments in history for 6. Across the JFL, it's generally very impressive when a player gets multiple types of chaos plays. Who was the first DB to get a sack?
Oh, Russ Blunt.
That is correct. It was Ross Blunt. Oh no, I'm gonna.
Nice.
Is Brady just gonna win this?
My slides
What?
are messed up for some reason. Oh no. Oh well. Yeah, that one. Okay.
It was in the playoffs, wasn't it?
I don't think it was in the
I
playoffs. I
don't
think
think
it was
so.
regular season.
I think it was regular season.
All right. Anyways, John, the board is yours. Where'd you like to go?
Let's go records for 8.
Records for 8. John likes the records. The Hoplites have been known to have electrifying rookies, but usually fizzle out and don't return to that highlight form. How many one-time Pro Bowlers do the Hoplites have? Now, I will add an addendum. This is how many one-time Pro Bowlers are currently on the team. Not how many have they had in history are currently rostered on their team.
Okay.
Is what I use to get
I'm-
that metric.
So I'm gonna talk. Can I talk out loud?
You can, yeah, you
like,
can
who they
talk
are?
it out. You can absolutely talk it out loud, especially for the game like elements, because this is being recorded. Just know that anything you say out loud can be used by other players
Yeah.
in their answers
I know.
next.
I'm just gonna hope that I get it right, and if I don't, then
Yep.
sucks to suck. So the Hoplites. Dashin Farrakhan is a one-time All-Pro because he just made his first. In the wide receiver core, Zyron's multiple times, so it's not him. Mains didn't make it yet. The tight ends haven't made it. Defensively, Michael Stone is a one-time All-Pro, but he did it as a Glacier, so that still counts, correct?
I will not answer any questions going around this first time.
Oh,
But then
jeez.
you said like they just have to be a one-time All-Pro.
That is up to
Didn't have to be.
interpretation for the question right now.
Oh my god. Okay. One-time All-Pro Michael Stone. Jeremy Young was a rookie All-Pro linebacker, didn't make it again. Greg and Reg was a rookie All-Pro. Fred Manderson is a one-time All-Pro because he just made it and he was just a rookie. I don't think there's any more on the D line. In the DB room, they just got Ket Monaco and Cash Lava who've never been All-Pros. I don't think there's any in there, and the kicker was never an All-Pro. And I don't know the practice squad. There shouldn't be any on the practice squad. So I'm going to say, okay, that's 1. Yeah, I think there's 5.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
5 is correct. And you named all of them as well. That was very impressive.
Good job, John.
Yeah, that's a good one. That one might be harder just because it's not like everyone answer. But yeah, that was a great poll. All right,
Thank you.
Tony, the board is yours. Where would you like to go?
Punny players 2.
Punny players for 2. This is probably my favorite category because I stormed this up while I was at work. This is so much fun. Tony, who's that player?
Oscar Bowl.
Oscar Bowl is correct. Yes.
Great. That's a great reference.
That is the only one that I did not make myself, but because that image had come up, I knew that I had to include that for the first
I
time.
needed those points.
This is a Dire Wolves meme.
Tony is on the board. Brady, where'd you like to go?
I'd like to go to the draft for 4.
The draft for 4. The Jasmine winner is often the most coveted player in every draft class, and rightfully so. They matter a lot, but due to QB bias, that trophy usually lies there. How many non-QB Jasmine winners have there been in the history of the league?
Crap.
Great question. Great question.
Jack Malley. This is a hard one.
Mm-hmm. It is.
I know it's not 10.
I am going to have to introduce the shot clock if you can't give me the answers at some point.
I'm going to go with 6.
6 is incorrect. This question is going to pass to John.
Okay, non-QB Jasmine winners.
Correct.
Garrett Breida season 2. Ricard Reese was season 4. And Grazier Pershing, I think, are the only 3.
Final answer?
Wait. There hasn't been a linebacker. Rhymes? Did Rhymes win it? Oh gosh. No, because that was the Ricard Reese draft, right? Oh my gosh, this is stressful.
You've got 15 seconds.
Okay, 3. I think it's 3.
3 is correct. Garrett Breida, Ricard Reese, and Grazier Pershing are the only 3 non-QBs that have to win the Jasmine.
I was worried there was a tight end for a second there that had won one. I was like, did Cliff Mazalis or something win one?
No.
But no.
That was Brady's question. So, John, the board is yours once again.
Okay. Give me moments in history for 10.
Moments in history for 10. At one point in time, Mackay was vetoed on a trade, so as a joke created a splinter of the JFL called the MFL. Name one of the listed teams that Mackay created that day.
Oh my goodness. Oh. I don't remember this at all.
What's really funny is last night I had 2 people who were there for that, and almost no one could remember this.
I don't remember this happening.
This was
I'm gonna guess that the Sharks were one of the teams.
That is not a team that was created in the MFL. Tony, do you remember a team that was created that day?
No.
If you want, you can just throw out a guess. I'm not penalizing points here.
I don't know, maybe the Sharks or something. I don't know.
That was the exact thing that John just guessed. No, that is not a team. Brady, do you have a guess for a team that was created during that day?
The Dictators.
No, that was not a team created that day. This is a really hard one to give half points for.
This is horrible.
This is a really
question.
It's a really hard one. I will note though that all of you currently in this call were there for it, and actually, hilariously, 2 of you did get teams from Mackay for this. I will say that two potential answers for half points. Two of the potential answers in here are real life teams. One of them is a historic baseball team, and the other one is an infamous football team hailing from the AFC.
Can we have more of a hint on the football one?
The Browns.
It is not the Browns.
Oh,
Since
you
John,
said infamous.
since John has given me an answer, I will not give any more hints. Tony, it is your answer to answer.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm gonna put 15 seconds on the clocks so we don't just think forever.
Um,
Are we still going in order?
Yeah,
the
Okay.
Patriots.
the Patriots is not correct. Brady, do you have a final guess for me?
You did say that there was an MLB team, correct?
There is an MLB team in there, yes. That was part
The
of the
Yankees.
Yankees is not correct. Of the potential answers, the Red Sox, Blue Balls, Yellow Mellows, Green Mossers, Purple Nipplers, Black Girl Scouts, Pittsburgh Steelers, and Shitburg Settlers were all included in the list.
The Black Girl Scout.
Of the list, Mackay, Tristan, Brady, Owen, Josh, John, and Avery all got teams. The Yellow Mellows were the only one in this list that were managerless.
Why do I
When
the
did this
Purple
happen?
Nipplers.
I don't
Why do I
remember
not
this.
remember
at all.
This
at
was
all?
like a
I
year
remember
ago.
this. I got the Shitburg Settlers.
That is correct. John was the
Oh,
Pittsburgh Steelers, and then John and I made back and forth comments about, oh, we should only put the logo on one side of the helmets, and then I mentioned also, oh yeah, throw in two more colors that will never be on anywhere else on the jersey.
What's funny is that if I were in this game show, I would absolutely get bombed. Like I would get no points at all, but I would have gotten this question.
That's really funny.
Josh last night did get his own team, the Black Girl Scouts, last night.
That's
Owen
really
had
funny.
no recollection of this either, and he was also in here. Trent unfortunately floundered, but
Was I the Purple Nipplers?
no, you were the Swamp ones.
The Moss. Okay.
Was that outside the game? No, that was moments in history for 10.
Moments in history.
That deserved to be a 10, yeah. Tony,
an
the
evil-ass
board
question.
it was. Tony, the board is yours.
Funny players 10.
Punny players for
God.
10. Who's that player?
I talked this out.
You can talk it out, absolutely.
Alright, that's what that thing from Rancor Beast or whatever. I think that's what it's called in Spider-Man. It's Mitchell Spider? No.
That is a good guess, but as incorrect. Brady, do you have a guess for me?
Time all.
Time all is incorrect. John, do you have a guess for me? You are muted right now, John, in case you are unaware.
It's John here.
Is John in the building with us? Currently still muted.
This is really throwing me off.
Oh, I might have figured it out.
It's a 10 for a reason.
Is John alive?
I don't know. I'm texting him right now.
Hello?
Hello? I hear you
Yeah.
now.
My phone is not functioning. I'm so sorry. It literally would not let me unmute.
Okay. You're unmuted now.
Okay. Okay. This is really okay.
I'm hoping. To come back around.
I don't know if I have anything.
Do you want to pass, or do you want to just throw something out?
Hart Langhorn. I don't know.
Hart Langhorn is incorrect. I will open this back up for half points unless someone wants to guess without any hints.
Can I guess? I want to guess.
You want to guess without a hint?
Mhm.
Okay, Brady.
Tyreek Cage.
That is correct, Brady. Yes, that is Tyreek
Oh,
Cage. Yes.
Brady's
That's
just
great.
wiping the floor. I have
That
2
is.
points.
I was like, it's obviously Ty, and there's a cage.
I
And I'm like, what's Ty Cage? What's Ty Cage? I'm like, Tyreek Cage.
Great way to work that out. That is the hardest one in there. I'll give you full points. Brady, now the board is yours again.
We haven't picked anything from around the JFL yet, so
No, we haven't.
we're gonna go with around the JFL for 2.
Around the JFL for 2. The original pilot for Around the JFL had 4 cast members. Name each of them now.
It was myself, Brady. It was John. It was Tristan and Mackay.
That is correct. That is all 4. You were at 36. That's 38. Brady quickly running away with the lead. John, the board is back to you. Where would you like to guess next?
Give me moments in history for 8.
Moments in history for 8. In the Jupiter Bowl, a trick play resulted in a running back throwing a touchdown pass to Randall Corlin, cracking the game open for the Paladins, leading to their eventual victory. Who threw the trick play pass?
Kerman Paulson.
Kermit Paulson is correct.
That was
That's kind of an
perfect.
easy one.
That was the perfect John question.
Yeah,
was.
I made that one. I was
That's a good
like, John
question.
is gonna get this in a heartbeat if he's playing,
I
but
feel
I
like-
honestly could have gotten that one so easy.
it
feel like
might
if
be more than
whoever
an 8.
picked that one was gonna get that.
That might feel more like an 8, but for some others, that's not an 8. Especially like
Alright.
last night in a bunch
Alright,
of
that's
expansion
fair.
teams, that's a harder one to get. In any case, Tony, the board is back to you.
That was an 8.
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
Outside of the game for 6.
Outside the game for 6. Back in the day, there was an infamous phrase that was said when a player was ripped off their franchise team, ruining their career path and ultimately performing much worse at their new team.
What is Sammy Akerd?
That is correct. It's getting Glacier or Sammy Akerd. Yes, Tony.
That is awesome.
That's great.
Still Tony.
I got 8 points.
Was that 8 or that was a 6 one, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all right, Brady. The board is back to you.
Punny players for 4.
Punny players for 4. Who's that player?
Sammy Holden.
That is correct, Brady. Sammy Holden.
Nice. Nice.
That is such good, like, dictionary shit.
All
Not a
right.
game left, fellas.
There's a lot of game left still. John, the board is back to you. Where would you like to go next?
Give me records for 6.
Records for 6. There have been a few bad players over the seasons, but one stands out amongst the crowd, even amongst the stinkers. Statistically, who is the worst player to ever play in the league? I am looking for a specific player name.
John Badunce.
I'm going to my answer sheets, just making sure I have this right so I don't
Three-
get it wrong.
3-time.
That is correct. John Badunce, winner of the worst player award for 3 times. Seasons 1, 2, and like 5 before
Another
finally
John
one player.
question.
Was that a 6?
I think so, yeah.
Oh my god, that's it.
Yeah. All right. Tony, the board is yours.
The draft 10.
The draft for 10.
Jeez.
There have been a lot of draft picks over time, hundreds even. Some seasons have had more, some have had less. How many draft picks have been made across 10 seasons? All players will answer. Closest to the correct guess wins.
Oh no.
Once again, each player will text me their guess for how many picks have been made.
Ooh.
I'm going to put 30 seconds on the clock from here.
Oh no.
You have 8 seconds.
Gosh.
I don't know, man. I was trying to do some
We can
math
try
in
to
my
beat
head.
him.
Tony,
I-
did you miss a 0 in there, or is that your answer?
Oh shit!
I will be gracious if you want that to be.
No, just yeah.
Okay.
I freaked out.
I understood what you were trying to do. I figured you were not trying to text me just that. Okay. All right. The answers are in. Brady has guessed 1,064. John has guessed 994, and Tony has guessed 1,000. The answer is 958 picks have been
Wow.
made.
Yes. Let's go.
There have been 3 expansion drafts counting season 1, and several picks over time have been fined from teams, marking us at a little bit more, but that is the total number made.
I started at 1,014 and then switched to 994, which won me that question.
I was like, it's either like 50 over or 50 under.
Was that a 10? Was that one a 10? I think it was.
Yeah, that was a 10.
That was a 10. I essentially made a most of like the 10-point ones, like everyone can answer, so anyone can get them. That was Tony's selection. Brady, where'd you like to go next?
Punny players for 8.
Punny players for 8. Brady, who's that player?
What the?
I'm just 2 guesses in my head. I'm just gonna guess Mitchell Spider, I guess.
Mitchell Spider is incorrect. John, do you have a guess for me?
I just got to look at it because I had to talk to my grandma for a second. So
Okay.
give me a sec. What am I looking at? Brady said Mitchell Spider.
Yes, Brady said Mitchell
I feel like
Spider.
if it was Mitchell Spider, there'd have to be 4 spiders because he's Mitchell Spider the 4th. Man. I have no idea what the spider is supposed to mean.
I'm gonna put 30 seconds on the clock from here.
Tatrion Smith.
Tatrion Smith is incorrect.
Dang, I was thinking like Tatrion, Tarantula, and then it's like a blacksmith or something.
Tony, do you have a guess for me?
I'm thinking. Deacon Black.
Deacon Black is incorrect for half points. The location is part of the answer as well as the name of the character. Brady.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Marvin Smith.
Marvin Smith is correct. It is Marvin Smith.
Oh my
John,
goodness.
you were very close. You talked your way somewhat into it, but you just had the first name wrong.
Oh, I was thinking
I would
like
have never thought of that.
Yeah, that was yeah. So that was an 8.1. So you're gonna get 4 points, bringing you to 46.
Holy cow! This is
I should have known it. I should have known it. Man, the spider threw me off.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a trick. Yeah. All right, John, the board is yours.
Give me the draft for 8.
The draft for 8. Some picks somehow like to make their way into a lot of different hands before a draft ever actually rolls around. How many times has the most traded for pick exchanged hands, counting the original team and repeat teams?
I've got to get it on the dot.
Yes.
Oh, okay. God. Going first is actually the worst for this question because then
Yeah.
process of elimination people can just take it. Ugh. Okay. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say 7 times.
7 is correct.
Yes.
Season 6,
Let's
picks
go!
31. The Leopards traded to the Griffins, trade to the Jackals, trade back to the Griffins, trade to the Towers, to the Kingfishers, all the way to the Sabres live during the draft where they selected Rufus Johnson, the running back.
I remember mapping this pick out in my pick trade map.
Nice
Oh,
job,
that's
John.
a clutch pull.
That
Thank you.
was an 8-pointer, so that's up to 44 for
Hey,
John.
John, let Tony answer some
Right.
questions.
I'm
Right.
catching up to you, Brett.
Oh, shoot. What did I do? All right. Anyways, we are back to the board. Tony, the board is yours. Where would you like to go?
Moments in history for 2.
Moments in history for 2. There have been a few journeymen throughout the league's history, some more famous than
Kyle
others, but
Montgomery.
one stands out the most. Who did Cal Montgomery spend the longest time
Oh.
with?
The centuries.
Centuries is correct. Yes, he spent
Great-
around.
We're
Great
double
question.
digits, boys.
We're in double digits, boys.
Let's go, Tony.
That's a great question.
I thought just answering Cal Montgomery might be an easy
Yeah.
of one, which actually that question got wrong a few times last night, but it did eventually get answered.
No way.
Anyways, Brady, the board is yours.
Give me
What did people
records for
get?
4, please.
Records for 4. There have been some absolute legends in the passing industry over the years. Of starting quarterbacks, noted, who has the best career passing percentage as of the end of season 9?
Oh, this feels like a John question.
I don't pay attention to complete percentage like at all, so I actually don't know.
His career passing percentage.
We know you want to do Mally.
I am gonna say Mally, even if it's wrong. I need to say it. Like Mally.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Jack Malley is correct with 70%, 70.1% over his entire career.
That's insane.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it was.
That's the 4.1. Wow. Well, I guess Mally.
That is
easiest, like,
also
the
that
fact
is
it's Mally.
easily obtainable information. I got that straight from the career records page. That was pulled directly from there. I didn't have to do any secondhand math myself.
I just don't pay attention to.
It's just right
completion.
there. Anyways, that was Brady's get. That's John. The board is yours.
Give me around the JFL. No, give me outside the game for 8.
Outside the game for 8. Starting towards the end of Season 4, a fine system was implemented into the league. It has not been used in a while, but it was made to deter hate speech and aggressiveness towards other people. How many picks have been fined throughout history?
This is a John question.
Yeah, but I've got to nail it on the dot. I want to like answer player names. I got to keep giving numbers out of my ass.
You keep picking the questions that get numbers.
Oh man. Dang it, man.
Charles.
That's an easy one there.
Yeah. I think 3 people have been fined. Okay, well, there was a pick that was fined, and then it got reimbursed because the manager switched. So I don't think that would count. And then I know there's 3 people who got fined, but I don't know how many times each one was.
John.
I'm going to say 4.
4 is correct.
Oh my god.
Yes! Okay,
Now,
so it was
several
Oh
of
my
these
God.
fines were not enforced, however, including the Glacier Season 5 picks, as James stepped down within 24 hours of the occurrence, and the Jackal Season 5 pick. I'm not sure why, but it had been traded away previously before it was fined, so it was in the hands of another team, so it was not enforced. Which is why the total number of picks selected is 958, not 960.
Let's go.
I was gonna say I thought it was
Oh,
5, but then you said one was reimbursed, so I was like,
Oh, let's
I'm
go.
just-
I was
pulling
not
these
I was
numbers out of
not
this. But
even the ones that were reimbursed, I was counting them because I did not say fines enforced. I said fined in history. Tony, the board is yours to continue.
The draft 6.
The draft for 6. In season 4, the Jackals selected a highly sought-after prospect in the 3rd round who would later become a star on their team. Who is/was that player?
Onyx Portis.
Onyx Portis is correct.
that was a nice one.
Misspelled Onyx.
Did I?
Sorry. It's supposed to be with a Y.
It's
Do I
not
have
spelled
it-
like actual onyx.
Do I have it as a I in there? Oops.
Yeah.
Oopsies. I apologize. Was that a 4 or a 6 one? I think
6.
Was it a 6?
Do you Control Z it? Or no?
No, because it's like it's the thing that jumps around. Hold on, I can get it really quick. Where is this in my thing? It was 6.
Woo.
Me and Brad are in a tight race.
I could have just gone to the next slide. Let's see. All right, Brady, the board is yours.
We've kind of been avoiding around the JFL like it's poison, so I'm gonna go with punny players for 6.
Funny players for 6, finishing out the first category. Who's that player?
What? What the fuck?
The silence is amazing.
I feel like I should know.
Grazer Pershing.
Grazer Pershing is correct.
Oh
Grazer
my God, wait,
Parrish.
okay. I got it right at the same time, so it's like it has to be like Graze, so
Yeah.
Grazer.
Yeah, that's
But
the
then
that's the
I
only
didn't-
reason
That
I
is
got it.
Romeo
I was
and Juliet
Graze.
as Juliet stabbing herself, or in other words, perishing.
Oh well, the circle's on her face, so I was like,
because
Yeah.
because it's supposed to be just her, not
gotcha.
it might be a little misleading, but that is
Okay.
yeah.
The graze is what allowed me to get it.
The circle is for her, essentially. Anyways, John, the board is back to you. Running out of spots quick.
All right. Gosh. Give me around the JFL for 6.
Around the JFL for 6. Episode 4 sees the host somewhat distracted during the show, constantly referencing something going on outside of the episode. What was going on?
Damn it.
Oh my goodness. Oh gosh.
Oh.
Referencing something going on outside the episode?
Correct.
It didn't happen on the episode.
It was something. It was. How do I say this? It was It was something that did not pertain to the episode, but was occurring during the episode.
Okay. Was it when we were joining the call from my dorm?
That is an excellent guess, but that is incorrect. Tony, do you have a guess?
Is it not when John was drunk?
That is incorrect. That is the same answer that John just had given. Brady, do you have a guess?
Was it the Mackay and Mateo at the bus stop trying to find their way back?
That is incorrect.
The hell?
I will note all of you have just named something from episode 5. I am asking about episode 4.
4. Okay. See, we've done so many.
I'll also give another hint. This was something pertaining to sports. John.
It was the football game was on. The Niners game.
Yeah.
It was a Niners football game. Yes.
True. Oh my god.
That is correct.
It was the Niners. Dude, I got it before you gave the hint. I knew it because I just rewatched that episode and I remember Mackay talking about Christian McCaffrey the whole time.
That was
my god.
That was a 6.1, I believe.
I couldn't remember what the episodes were, man.
Yeah.
We've done so many.
Yeah. Tony, the board is yours.
The draft for 2.
The draft for 2. In the inaugural season of the JFL, 4 QBs went off the board straight. Who is the first non-QB drafted in the league?
Oh, is the Paladins running back Danny Cruzan?
It was Danny Krejci, but he went to the Lancers originally. I'll still give you the points because you got the name right, though. He was later. He was traded to the Paladins early into season one. Though.
Woo.
But yeah, I'm still gonna give those points because you did name the correct player. Brady, the board is yours.
Moments in history for 4.
Moments in history for 4. In the JFL, there have been a few expansions to the league, eventually bringing the total number up to 20 teams total. What season or seasons included an expansion draft or drafts? Name all applicable seasons if multiple.
Oh God, I know one was season 5. When was the other one? Or was it?
30-second shot clock.
Season 5 and season 8.
Season 8
Yeah,
is
I know
incorrect.
it's not right, but
John, this question passes to you.
Season 5 and season 3.
Season 3
expansion.
and season 5 is correct.
That's such a
3 was an
layup,
expansion.
John.
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't think the first expansion was that early.
It was.
Yeah.
Because the towers.
It was
Whoa.
towers, jackals.
Oh, true, because all the expansion team. Oh, I'm an
Is the
idiot.
first is
I
the
should have
Brady
had that.
J-Dug draft.
I just handed the game away. That was dumb. How would I forget that?
All right. John, the board is yours.
That was Moments in History 4?
That was Moments in History for 4. Yeah, that was the one we just did. Was Moments in History for 4.
Is it still there?
It's still there.
See it.
It's still
Yeah,
there.
you didn't.
John, where would you like to go?
All right. What's the scores?
62, 18, 56 is the way the scores currently stack up.
Okay. Give me outside the game for 4.
Outside the game for 4. Some teams have had only a single manager during their tenure, but a few have had trouble keeping someone in the door. How many managers have the Glaciers had in their history?
This is the 4-point question? Holy gosh.
God.
Okay. Come on. I just got to pull another number out of my ass, man. Okay. So. Jeez, man. Okay, so James, Eshawn, Will, Aiden, Trenton. I don't know if there was any more. Gosh, 5. I think it was 5.
5 is correct.
Oh
5
my
is,
gosh.
5 are the
I
only
knew
ones.
that one
5 is
too.
the only ones that I could think of and find. If there were 6 and someone can prove me wrong somewhere else, I'll rectify things. But as of right now, I'm counting 5 in those 5 names that you listed.
Man. These are the most stressful questions of all time. Every time.
I knew that one too, man.
Oh gosh.
All right,
That's
Tony,
for
the
4
board
points.
is yours.
Outside of the game, 2.
Outside of the game for 2. Some players have had some excellent nicknames, including Camaro, Warhead, and The Sensation. What was Joe Sykes' nickname?
Oh, that's so mean.
Oh. Fuck.
It was never officially a nickname.
Oh, I'm counting it though.
How's this a 2 question?
So once you hear it, you're gonna be mad, Tony.
Coined by his men.
What?
Coined by his men.
Don't give him a hint.
I didn't hear him anyway. I feel like it's something very derogatory.
Yeah.
I like heaping pile of shit or something. I don't know. I'm going to heaping pile of shit.
Pile of shit is incorrect. Brady, this pass it to you.
Ring me up for Joe Suck.
It was Joe
Oh,
Suck, as dubbed by Mackay himself.
I can't
That's
think of ever.
crazy.
My ball knowledge is so bad.
All right,
Okay.
Brady, the board is yours.
Ah, man, this is. What do I do here?
Around the JFL.
Why? Because you want to pick records for 2.
Are you?
Give me around the JFL for 8.
Around the JFL for 8. What does Mackay have in episode 1?
Oh, it's.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Oh my.
I think it's food. It's food of some kind.
Food is not the answer I am looking for. John, this question passes to you.
Oh, come on. Uh, um. Episode 1? Does he have a
pilot
corn dog?
Corn dog is incorrect. Tony, this question passes to you.
Jeez.
Is it Taco Bell?
It is not Taco Bell. For half
I like
points, what Mackay has is not an object, and this is a direct quote that he said during the episode. Brady, do you have a second guess?
What? Go back to episode 1. It's crazy.
Is it diarrhea?
It is not diarrhea, no. John, do you have a second guess for me?
This is a brutal question.
What does Mackay? I don't know.
All right. No answer? Pass?
No answer.
All right. Tony, do you have a final guess for me?
A cold.
A cold is incorrect. While discussing the Mount Rushmore, Mackay, at least to me, famously said that I don't quite have all the stats that Tristan might have. I have a wall.
What?
During the
Well, that's
episode,
wild.
he turned his camera
remember.
around and showed the wall in front of him and said, I have a wall, and it cracked up the rest of us during the episode.
I do remember that bit. That was a very funny moment, but that is a crazy pull.
There's a reason it's an 8. There's a reason it's an 8-point question.
Man, what the hell is the 10 gonna be?
Oh, God.
All right, John, the board is yours.
Oh gosh. Okay. Okay, wait. What's the point totals?
The point totals are 66 for John, 18 for Tony, and 58 for Brady.
Okay. And Brady's after me, or Tony's after me?
Tony is directly after you.
Okay. I think for the most strategic move here, I've got to pray that the around the JFL 10 is everybody gets to guess question. If it isn't and Brady gets it, I'm screwed. But I want to take what I think is free points to give myself a 10-point lead, hopefully, and go records for 2.
Records for 2.
I also just really like
across 9 seasons, we have had 8 unique champion teams. What is the only franchise to win multiple Jupiter Bowls, and when did they win?
I'll lay up.
Okay, that would be the Paladins, who won in season 1 and season 4.
That is correct. There's a reason it was a 2-point. It's supposed to be a layup. It's supposed to be a freebie if you've paid
You're
attention.
really gonna make me do it. Oh my
All right.
god.
Tony, I need you to lock in.
Tony,
Around
the board is
JFL
yours.
10.
Around the JFL for
Oh my
10.
god.
During episode 6, Brady and I made a mock draft for the upcoming draft. This was for season.
Oh, God.
This was for. I can't remember the exact season. I'm trying to remember the season. It was for season 8. I'm sorry. It was for season 8 that we made a mock draft. How many of our predictions were correct? This is an everyone answers. To count as correct, players must have been selected in the exact predicted slot, but not by the original team who we thought would have the pick. Closest answer wins.
Geez.
Shit.
You'll text me your answers individually.
Brady was there.
Doesn't mean he knows the results from it. We never went back to talk about the results of how close we were.
It's crazy.
I had to go back individually and watch the episode again and count them up.
Hey, John, what you guessing?
Brady's gonna price it right.
Oh, man.
I have 2 answers.
I mean, there's not much more I can think of, so I gotta just
Okay.
let her go.
From John, I've got 14. From Brady, I've got 9. And from Tony, I've got 7. The correct answer is 5 out of 20.
Let's
There
fucking
were-
go.
There were a
no.
lot of trades after we made that video, and a lot of people threw off, especially the Lancers taking Jason Strafen threw a wrench into many people's draft plans.
That's true.
Let's
I
go.
forgot.
That was
I forgot
season
about
8?
all the trades.
Let's go. Tony's got points.
Straighten was season 8?
Yeah, he was.
Sure.
I'm pretty damn sure. Brady,
There's no
Virtual handshake, John.
Brady, the board is yours.
Round the
handshake.
JFL for 4.
Round the JFL for 4. Since the inception of the show, we've tried to be somewhat regular with uploads, but we did miss. What is the only season that has not received an episode since the show was created?
Season 4.
It was not season 4. That is incorrect. John, do you have a guess?
I'm a little confused on this question because I think we missed season 8 we just talked about. There was an episode 4. And then we just did a season 9 recap, but I don't know if that counts as like season 10 because it's the season 10 off season. I didn't think we missed. Did we miss one in there? Season 9, I guess. I don't know.
Season 9 is correct. I am counting the previous 3 episodes we have done as season 10 episodes. So, because it was a recap of season 9, but also a look ahead to season 10, I am counting it as a season 10 episode. So we did in fact miss all of season 9. So these points will go to John, bringing our final score to Tony with 28, Brady with 58, and John with 72. The commissioner.
Those are all respectable scores.
Those are very respectable scores. John,
Can you
the
at least
commissioner,
tell
our
me
winner.
if I've been the lowest scorer yet?
I'd have to go back and check the one.
Don't
from
spoil. Wait,
the
don't spoil. I want to watch.
Yeah,
them
never
play.
mind.
Okay. But
I feel like I should have done better.
All right. In any case, thank you so much all for watching. We had a few guests with us tonight. Avery and Owen joined in to watch partway through. Avery, you are now disqualified from participating in this event. Owen already played the other night. But thank you so much for participating, and hopefully we'll get another one. But until then, see you next time.
Thank you, Tristan. This was
Thanks,
awesome.
Tristan.
This was very fun.